Disney has always been about more than cartoons. Behind the magic and music lies something deeper, a world meticulously crafted to shape not just childhood, but the future. In 2025, Disney is not just entertaining. It's simulating reality. It's engineering how we feel, what we buy, and even what we believe. This is no longer just a theme park. It's a psychological experience, a corporate mythology, a training ground for the next generation's imagination and their behavior. Every inch of a Disney park is a deliberate design choice, from the curvature of the walkways, to the scent of popcorn in the air, to the ambient soundtracks that adjust your mood. This is called environmental priming, and Disney is one of the world's leading practitioners. Even the trash cans are placed exactly 30 feet apart, based on behavioral studies. They've studied not just how people move, but how they feel while doing so. Every ride, every queue, every interaction. It's all part of a greater design. Not just to entertain you, but to create an emotional blueprint of what joy, safety, and meaning should feel like in Disney's version of reality. We call them rides, but they're closer to behavioral loops, designed to stimulate, pacify, and imprint. Queue lines are engineered not just to reduce complaints, but to convert boredom into anticipation. In Toy Story Land, you're surrounded by oversized props, giant crayons, enormous board games. Why? Because you're meant to feel small, to regress, to return to the psychological state of a child, open, malleable, and trusting. The thrill isn't random, it's scripted, timed, calibrated to create a memory. One Disney hopes will last longer than the ride itself. Nostalgia is not just a feeling, it's a psychological tool. Disney has mastered its use like no other company on Earth. We think of nostalgia as spontaneous, but Disney manufactures it, then sells it back to you. The familiar becomes sacred, and the brand becomes family. This is why the same stories are told again and again. It's not laziness, it's reinforcement. Reboots aren't innovation, they're emotional renewal. By 2025, Disney isn't just telling stories, it's telling the only stories. Disney controls more than intellectual property. It controls emotional archetypes: the hero, the villain, the journey, the happy ending. These myths aren't neutral, they teach you what to value, who to trust, and who to fear. At the core of Disney's influence is its youngest audience, because the earlier you shape a mind, the longer you own it. Children form parasocial bonds with fictional characters, emotional relationships that feel personal even though they're one way. To a child, Elsa isn't animated, she's real, she's trusted. And when Disney owns the characters, it shapes the compass. The result? A generation emotionally wired to the brand, before they even understand what a brand is. Today, Disney's parks are entering a new era, an era of personalization, surveillance, and responsive narrative. With wearable tech and AI, the park now knows who you are, what you like, what makes you spend, what makes you stay longer. The goal isn't just immersion, it's predictive entertainment, where your experience isn't random, it's algorithmically tailored. This isn't fiction anymore, it's the future, and it's already scripted. To be clear, Disney is a place of joy for millions. It inspires creativity, brings families together, and sparks the imagination. But those facts don't cancel the deeper question. What happens when entertainment becomes infrastructure? When joy is calculated? When childhood is engineered? When the storytellers are also the system architects? Who decides the story of the future?